What's up, guys? Do you guys hear me? I don't hear anything. Let me know if you guys hear me because I'm trying something different. Do you guys hear me? I don't think you do. Something's up. All right. I think you do. It's showing here. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, guys, do you hear me? Let me know. I'm trying something new. Yes. Thank you, D Nice. I'm trying a different program, so I apologize, guys. What's up, Nikki? D Nice? Tammy? Because I can't even hear myself. That's what the weird thing is. I can't hear myself. That's probably why. Springstorm, Julissa, Heather, Salvatore, Rochelle, Brandon, what is up? Logical Spock. How's everyone's Monday going? This is weird. I can't hear myself through my headphones. This is, yeah, I cannot hear myself. So how do I sound? Do I sound good? Because I cannot hear myself. And this is driving me nuts. Rochelle saying a hot day in Colorado. We're actually having decent weather today. Logical Spock is asking, guess where I might get to go in 8 weeks? Where? Thank you, D Nice, saying I sound loud and clear. Heather Salvador, thank you. Sounds perfect. I'll have to go in after because I'm trying a different program, so I gotta go in later to see what's going on because I can't hear myself. Spring Storm, thank you. Saying I'm sorry. Thank you, Brandon, for the super chat. I think. No, it is. Sounds good. Hearts for Brandon. Thank you. Panda Bear saying it's raining where I'm at. Oh, sounds interesting, Logical Spock. Might go to Germany. That sounds super cool. Never been. I always wanted to learn German, so that's kind of cool. That's what I wanted to learn in high school, but my parents made me take Spanish. But not a bad thing. I don't blame them for that or anything. I still want to learn German. No, I'm just kidding. Tammy, how's it going? Hold on, guys. I'm like messing with settings and I still can't hear myself. All right. Well, I'll deal with it later. Tammy, Matthew, what's up? Heather Salvatore left your glasses in the house. Oh, that's terrible. Tammy, where are you at that it's super hot? Rochelle saying I sound good and normal. Thank you. Ah, well, now you can't see me though when I do that. Texas. Oh yeah, I know it gets hot in there. Or there, in there. There. Maybe if I talk. No. Oh yeah, now I kind of can hear myself. Sorry, guys. It's weird because the other program I used, I could hear myself, and this one I can't. But I'm gonna see if this runs a little better on my laptop than the other way. Aaron saying it was hot in Oklahoma today. We haven't gotten any heat yet here in Southern California, luckily. We're still kind of having I mean, it was sunny today. We had May gloom to June gloom for like a couple of weeks. Susan saying it's even hot in New York City. All you guys are getting the heat. I'm glad we're not getting the heat. I cannot stand the heat. I'm glad there's no heat at all yet. Watch, I'm going to jinx myself and it's going to be hot tomorrow. What? D Nice is asking, are Lewis's alien sightings possibly ghosts? Maybe. It could be. It could be. People are pretty obsessed right now with aliens because it's something we don't hear about too often. So I get the hype around it. I would be interested in it too. I was like, what? Aliens? Julius is saying spent the whole day at the Oakland Zoo. It was a beautiful sunny day, but not too warm. That's the best day to go to the zoo when it's nice but not hot. Panda saying I live in Oregon and got somewhat hot, but not too hot for a week, and now it's raining. That is weird. It's kind of like here where California goes from hot one day to cool the other, so it's kind of weird. Cheryl E, that's a smart choice. I live in the wrong state. I thought I went to Seattle one summer, and oh my gosh, I so enjoyed it. It was like it was not hot. D Nice is asking how was Arizona. We haven't gone yet. Arizona, we're going to Mad Monster, Arizona on July, I think it's 7th, 8th, and 9th. So I already know it's gonna be hot for sure. I'm looking forward to that. Can't wait. Looking forward to getting my Dutch Brothers coffee because there is one across the parking lot from the hotel, and that's the only time I usually get it. Even though there's one here it's about 30 minutes away, but I'm too lazy to drive the 30 minutes. Rochelle's asking, have I ever been to Stockton? Used to live there in Big Bear. Yes, I have. I think I drove through Stockton. Never really hung out or like stayed or walked around, but I think I drove through it. And I've been to Big Bear, but it's been a while. Heather Salvatore, I totally agree. Mother Nature is on menopause. For sure. Or Mother Earth, as I like to say it. She's going through the change. Oh, really, Rochelle? Stockton's that bad? Kimberly, what's up? Part of Oklahoma got a bad rainstorm over the weekend. They are comparing the storm damage to the 2007 ice storm that we got. Oh, wow. Hope everyone is okay over there in Oklahoma. Susan saying my air traffic controller friend in London says there are UFOs. He sees them for 15 years, but they have to keep it in specific file that's classified. Ooh. Of course, they don't want us knowing. But like I said, if I see one, then I'll probably become a believer, but I have to see it. Heather Salvador saying my dogs love my voice. Oh, thank you to your dogs. Rochelle, I did not know that about Stockton. I've never actually been to Stockton. I've driven like through to get. Aaron saying we have DVD size hail set. Whoa, that's crazy. Lisa Boo, what is up? How's it going? Happy Monday. I try to say happy because I don't like Mondays. All right, guys, we are going to start off with Ghost in the News. If I could pull it up, let me see if I could do this right. No, just kidding. It's an older article, but I thought it was kind of interesting. I found two articles that I thought were kind of interesting. One of them's a bit newer. This one, I believe, is from 2014, if I'm not mistaken. It's from Fox News. Oh no, it says published November 8th, 2022. So it's recent, but still kind of old. It's on Fox News. It's written by Peter Atkin of Fox News. And it says, "See the pic! Pennsylvania mom too scared to sleep after seeing ghostly figure on security camera. Amanda Pitt said she did not believe in ghosts until she saw the figure on her video. ... And then it goes, Tennessee mother freaked out after she claimed to have recorded ghost pushing her baby. It's just creepy. The mother of a 1-year-old said she was freaked out and concerned for her son's welfare after home surveillance footage appeared to show him being pushed by an invisible force. And I will show the video in a minute. A Pennsylvania mother of 4 was so spooked by a ghostly image on her security camera that she couldn't sleep, and her family has considered moving to another home. I couldn't get back to sleep. I laid there and turned on the TV because I was scared, Amanda Pitt, 34, told the Mirror. I kept going back to the camera, but I couldn't see it anymore, so I thought maybe I was seeing things. The next morning, I didn't even know what to make of it. Pitt woke up when she heard heavy footsteps in her home at 3:40 a.m. on October 21st. When she looked at the security camera, she saw what appeared to be a ghostly figure standing in the doorway. Thank you, Diane. Wink Shave Berry, how's it going? Actually, right before I went on I had to restart my router because it took a dump on me. Like the internet just went out all of a sudden. I was like, what? Pitt woke up when she heard heavy footsteps in her home at 3:40 a.m. When she looked at the security camera, she saw what appeared to be a ghostly figure standing in the doorway of her kitchen. I made sure Jeffrey was still in bed because I thought it could be him, Pitt explained. I checked on the camera and stared at it for a little bit because I thought I saw somebody. She woke Jeffrey, her husband, and sent him downstairs to confront the intruder, only to find no one in the home and no sign of a break in. The family dog was pacing around in the kitchen. Is this the same one with the kid, or because it sounds like it's talking something completely different? Oh, maybe this is something else she saw too, where it started. She woke Jeffrey, her husband, and sent him downstairs to confront the intruder, only to find no one in the home and no sign of a break in. The family's dog, Ollie, was pacing around the kitchen. Pitt was so shaken by what she saw, she could not go back to sleep and instead watched TV to calm herself down. She kept a screenshot of the figure, but even then continued to check the camera, certain she had just imagined what she saw. Is that what she's talking about? I don't know what to make of that, to be honest with you. What do you guys think of this? I guess this is what she caught on October 21st in her kitchen, and she made sure that it wasn't her husband, Jeffrey. And actually, I thought I was reading a different article because it starts off with baby was pushed. So, what do you guys think of that ghostly figure that she screened shot Miss Amanda Pitt or Mrs. Amanda Pitt screenshot because she couldn't believe what she saw? And it depends on the security camera too, because some of those security cameras catch crazy things. Rochelle saying something's off. Susan Reich, I haven't played the video yet. I'm going to play that once I finish the article. It's just I guess, because I actually thought I was reading the wrong thing because it starts off with a ghostly figure pushes the baby and then it goes on catching a figure in catching a figure in the kitchen. So I was like, is this the same person? Wink Shaveberry saying, not sure, but glad it wasn't in my mirror. I think she caught it in her kitchen. And she was making sure that it wasn't her husband, Jeffrey. And then, in typical fashion, she had her husband go downstairs to check that it wasn't an intruder. I say in typical fashion because I'm usually the one that goes and checks and listens to sounds in my house. So, Springstorm saying, is it holding a baby? You know what? It kind of looks like that. It does. That's crazy. I didn't think of that because I was looking at the face. And then Heather Salvatore says, looks like two babies. It seems like one, like it's the side view. I don't know, like this, like the baby's on the hip and looking this way. Rochelle says looks like a parent and two small somethings. Julissa also says it's strange. Looks like the figure is holding a baby. Dean Nisus says, reminds me of what my sister had told me when we were little, except it was in the cul-de-sac of the neighborhood we grew up in. The ghost of my grandfather holding a baby. It does look like that. It does. And then it goes, this is not the first ghostly incident the family can recall, and the strange occurrences have prompted them to consider moving. So I guess this is like the actual screenshot. That must be an enhanced. Yeah, it's like they're holding. It's a ghost holding a baby going through the baby gate. Things have happened here before, Pitt said. The people who lived here before didn't live here for very long, but we never found out why. Huh. The family moved into the home in 2020, and Pitt has regularly received notification on her phone from the security feed even when no one is home. She said the family also regularly hears strange noises around the house. It's a nice house, though, but... Oh, wait a minute. That's just pictures of them. The first truly bizarre event occurred when the family was out of the house and the security camera recorded a door in the house opening on its own. And another time, the kitchen sink turned itself on. I've never been a ghost believer, but we've had things happen that make us question it, Pitt insisted. The picture is terrifying. Thinking there's something like that in your house, you question everything. When we first moved in, nothing happened, she continued. It wasn't until we've been living here for almost a full year and something would happen and we would say it was nothing. We're confused. We're confused. We just question everything when we hear stuff now. It's not so much living in fear, it's just questioning everything. I would too. Let me see. Oh no, it clicked into the ad. I said skip ad, not click on ad. Hold on, let me go back. I guess apparently something pushed on the baby, but I don't see anything because there's a big blob. Obviously, she doesn't want her baby shown on TV, which. But don't babies fall like that and lose balance anyways? So, and then he gets concerned, like, oh, why are you. There's no sound, by the way, guys. Or I don't hear anything. I don't know if you guys hear anything. Gotta love ads. So, what do you guys think? Is it a ghost pushing? I know, Aaron, I agree. The blur on the baby makes it hard to tell if there's anything, but babies do just fall. Wank Shape Berry saying it's spooky. Logical Spock, I'd look into the past homeownership history and see what happened. Maybe the ghost is from someone that lived there. If it was from someone or someone that had passed, maybe. But if it was from the previous owners, usually it would follow the previous owners, I would think. So it's something in the house itself. But they also said that the previous owners did not live in the house too long, but they didn't know why, and they probably didn't disclose anything about the home when they bought the home. Heather Salvador saying sage. Aaron, salt and sage, it'll be fine. D Nice is saying looks like the baby lost balance. Spring storm, babies walk like they're drunk. Rochelle saying I don't know if that is what we are seeing or if they are just holding something. It just looks like to me that the baby lost balance. That's all it looks like to me. And then of course they covered the face. So it kind of makes it hard to see anything, but to me it just looks like the baby lost balance. What It doesn't look like a ghost pushed their baby. Unless they heard something. Maybe there's something that they heard to make them believe that it was a ghost. You know what I mean? That wasn't disclosed here. Christy Fox, welcome. Because honestly, that first picture though is kind of creepy though. And then them hearing noises, like right now they just want answers. It seems like they're not scared anymore because they're so used to it, I guess. So they just want answers, which is what I would want. But pretty much what they could do is look for the history of the house or the land to just get like an idea of what this might be. Susan saying doesn't look like a ghost. I don't think it is. I think the baby just lost balance as babies do when they're learning to crawl or walk. Well, the baby's crawling, so crawling. Wake Shave Berry saying, play it again. The baby's just standing and then just like kind of falls. I mean, it kind of does look like the baby was pushed. But then babies lose balance too, as well. So it's kind of hard. Oh, trippy Susan. Susan said just had my TV remote change channels and I didn't touch it. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. D Nice is saying wishful thinking, baby lost balance, nothing else unless she has more footage. I agree. Julius is saying babies fall like that all the time. Bernadette, what is happening? Artie Art, what's up? For me, that's kind of what it looks like. It just looks like I agree with y'all that it's a baby losing balance and maybe something happened prior to that, but what I'm seeing, it's just the baby. It's not paranormal related. It's just a baby losing balance. But obviously, she still stays in the house and they're still there, so it must not be that bad. All right, the next article I found while searching ghost in the news, which I thought was kind of interesting. Artie Art saying the baby's possessed. All right, I thought this one was kind of cool. It's on Unilad. I don't written by Harley Young and it was published today, I believe. Oh no, 2 days ago. 2 days ago on June 17th, written by Harley Young. It's saying ghost testimony was used to convict a murderer in bizarre case. I was like, what? How is that possible? Would you ever think that a ghost testimony could be used to convict a murderer? Well, in 1897, a man called Aramus Edward Stribling Trout Shoe, and I believe I talked about he was in one of the stories on Saturday's stream, so I thought this was weird that this popped up. Was sentenced for murdering his wife Zona. But how did a ghost convict him, you may ask? Well, we'll tell you. On 23rd of January, Aramis' wife's body was found by an errand boy. Zona was slumped uncomfortably at the bottom of the stairs. The boy called for help, but before the coroner, Dr. George Knapp, could arrive, Aramis returned home and moved Zona onto their bed. She was dressed in a high neck gown and left to rest as her husband waited for the medical examiner to turn up. That's a big no-no. You're not supposed to move the body. The doctor, well, I don't know about back then though. The doctor attempted to inspect Zona's body, but Aramis began to freak out, causing the coroner to stop midway and put her death down in natural causes. Nothing else came of the case, and an open casket funeral was held for Zona's loved one. However, when they came over to pay their respects, Aramis pulled the same stunt. This time, Zona's neck was covered with a scarf. All the while, Aramis was getting more and more hysterical. Attendees believed that the unusual behavior was due to an intense feeling of grief, and there was no question to why he was acting out of sorts. Zona was buried at Soul Chapel Methodist Cemetery the next day. The only person with suspicions towards Aramis, however, was Zona's mother, Mary Jane Hester. Mary had always had a distrust of Aramis, but wasn't sure why. Instead, she just prayed that the truth about what she believed had happened would come to light. And luckily, it did. According to Mary, her daughter's ghost appeared in front of her and explained the abuse she suffered from at the hands of her husband. She said that her daughter's ghost even explained the cause of death and an argument over dinner, which resulted in Zona being strangled and having her neck at the first joint. The ghost was also said to be able to twist her head. What? The ghost was also said to be able to twist her head backwards to prove this. All right, was she on something? No. Mary requested for the case to be reopened, which prosecutor John Preston obliged. The investigation involved why would they exhume someone's body? Zona's body and inspecting the presumable injured area. Surprisingly, if there's sound, let me know, guys, because I can't hear any sound. I just want to make sure you guys aren't hearing anything. So let me know. I don't want a repeat of Saturday where there was techno music in the background. Surprisingly, they found that her neck was marked and broken, leading the office cause of her death to be changed to anoxia from manual strength S on February 22nd, 1897. Spookily, not only was Zona's neck broken, but it was snapped at the first joint, known as the C1 atlas and C2 axis, just like the ghost had told Mary. Upon digging into Aramis's background, investigators found that the man had a history of violence and had a previous wife who'd also died under mysterious circumstances. Coincidence? We think not. Aramis stood trial and Mary testified against him, recounting the ghostly interactions that had led to the trial. The West Virginia State Archives document what Mary said. So this is actual, it's archived. Cuz I was thinking, cuz I'm not familiar with this site, so I was thinking maybe it was like an urban legend or something. That's what I was thinking. They read, she told me that her neck was squeezed off at the first joint and it was just as she told me. When asked whether she thought she actually seen Zona, that it hadn't been a dream, Mary said, "Yes, sir, I do. I told him the very dress that she was killed in, and when she went to leave me, she turned her head completely around and looked at me like she wanted me to know all about it. And the very next time she came back to me, she told me all about it. Aramis, not now. Aramis was then sentenced to life behind bars and sent to a state prison. This is the first and only time in history that the account of a ghost has secured a conviction. Wow. So, what do you guys think of this article? So, apparently, he has done it before. Susan saying freaky. Aaron saying wow. Aaron saying, did they not do an autopsy? Well, I guess when they were examining her, he started freaking out, so he had to stop. And we wonder why. Rochelle saying it feels real. I'm guessing it is because they said it's in the what did it say it was in? The archive. They got her testimony from an archive from the state of Virginia, I think they said. Artie Art saying nightmare for sure. Aaron Cooper saying that sounds real. Bernadette saying that's crazy. Susan Reich is saying, where is the evidence? I guess her testimony back then was enough to convict him. Yeah, I agree to that too. Like, really? I know nowadays if you say a ghost did this and came in my dreams, they'll admit you. Spring Storm saying I'm glad he was held accountable. But back then though, they were open because remember when I was doing the history of the Ouija board, they were open. It was like it wasn't considered what it is now. Like people were all about that way back in the day. So maybe that is part of it too. And then she was able to explain exactly like where the neck was broken. How would she know that unless her story, you know what I mean? They probably would convict the mother nowadays because she knew too much. If it was now, they would probably convict the mother. Susan saying the men in white suits will arrive. Definitely. They'll be like, are you no, they will ask you if you're on something first. D Nice is saying it wasn't taboo yet. True. Very true. Aaron saying my grandmother visited my kids the night after she passed. That is so sweet. That she came and visited your kids. Susan Wright, I agree, but it's saying it's the only time that a ghost was ever entered into evidence and convicted someone. But like I was saying, they would have because the mom knew like exact details, like the neck was broken on the first vertebrae or whatever the first break or whatever she had said, and she described like what she was wearing. I would think nowadays if that was the case, they would have taken her in because she knows too much. They'll be like, "Ma'am, how do you know so much about this crime?" Springstorm's asking they did exhume her body to confirm, right? Yeah, they did. They did. I don't know. There's something about exhuming a body. I just don't like it. But sometimes you have to solve a crime. But I personally don't like it. I don't know. I rather just let the dead rest type of thing. But I get sometimes why you have to do it, so it makes sense. But they did, and everything the mother said was correct. Heather, whatever, what is up? Thank you, Heather Salvatore, for your PayPal donation. Saying love you from Western Massachusetts. Hearts for Heather Salvatore. Thank you. You're awesome. Julissa agrees with me. Let the dead rest. I just there's something about it. Like once just let them rest. You know what I mean? Especially if they pass tragically like that. I would be like, let them rest. Spring Storm saying it's disturbing for sure. Susan saying feel for the guy who has to exhume the bodies. Yes. Just imagine. Just imagine. D Nice is like, "Oh god, that one thing that was in the news about people oh, no way, really?" And dressing her their grandmother and dressing her up after 10 years? I don't know about that one. That's kinda yeah, no. Just let them rest. I don't think I don't want to ever it's hard enough losing someone, but to see them like what Denise was saying, to see them like that, I think is even worse. I'd rather remember them as they were before they passed, not because it's hard enough as it is. So I can't imagine those people digging up. Like, I can't. No, that is just too much. Rochelle saying, I got incredibly creepy feelings about the nun recently. They allowed everyone to visit and touch. Ooh. Susan's like, sounds like the dead mom in Psycho. Yeah. Wink Shape Bear saying you can reanimate them. Don't put them in the pet cemetery. For sure. They won't come back as they were. I just, it's a weird. It makes no sense though. But it was a pretty interesting article. But I'm glad regardless that he got convicted. Because apparently he was married before and his wife had died unexpectedly too. So two people were able to rest. And we're going to look in Ghost Caught on Camera. I found this little article that has a few videos, and then I'll jump on Reddit because I found a video on that too of Ghost Caught on Camera. Let me see if I can get it. Let's see here. All right, this is from the Travel Channel. 7 times a ghost was caught on security camera. And I think there's one on here that I had shown you guys already, but I can show it again just in case for those of you that haven't seen it. And this is written by Beth Braden on the Travel Channel. Doesn't say when the article came out, so this one's saying a ghost plays on the stairs. I'm not okay. Hold on, let me click off of here real quick. I like how if that's the case, then why is the cat just I think that's a cat. Looks like a cat. Why is because when I first saw this, I thought it was a dog. Why is the cat just calmly just laying there? If something was really there, that cat would be sensing it. So what do you guys think of this video? Tyrana, how's it going? Heather, whatever, saying weird. Bernadette saying that looks like a ghost cat or dog on the last one showing. Wake Shafe Berry saying, oh, that's weird. Wendy, what is up? Aaron saying cats are okay with the supernatural. But I'm just saying, even when I'm just saying, like, the cat, I would think would sense it and would at least look that way. You know what I mean? The cat's just like, all right, ghost, whatever. Even though I know cats are like that to begin with, but still, I feel like the cat would at least look over. Susan saying it looks Photoshop or edited in this case because it's a video. Heather, whatever, agrees with me with the cat. Rochelle saying this looks a lot like the ghost I've seen before, not the same shape, but the white sort of our through body. I've also heard that some of those security cameras, I don't know what it is, what they say it is. It's like the compression or something. Not with the compression, but something. When it records something, it sometimes causes stuff like that. I don't know if it's the compression or what is the thing I'm thinking of. Aaron saying replayed. All right, give me a second. Heather, whatever, saying my cat used to watch the treetop angel we had that flapped its wings. Sometimes she looked the same way, not upset but fascinated when there was nothing there. Yeah, see, the cat's just there blinking his eyes, probably ready to take a nap. Susan saying a cat would know, had a cat that saw things at night and hiss or jump, very sensitive. That's what I'm thinking. Like, if there's something there, like I was saying, that cat would at least look that way or something. Unless it's been going on for a long time, maybe the cat's used to it and like, oh, you, because you know how cats are. They're kind of like nonchalant and I guess you can pet me. Kind of like that kind of thing. But the cat owns you. You don't own the cat. Heather, whatever, saying if there's a spider in the room, a cat will notice for sure. Bernadette saying I don't know about this one. Wake Shafe Berry saying cats aren't that smart. They're pretty smart. No, they are. They are. Whoa, Rochelle, that is crazy. I was in my boyfriend's field in Shaftesbury back in Michigan. Him and his roommates At him and his roommate's house, I was chilling in the vehicle in the yard near a field and watched a guy go through a vehicle. That is creepy. Freaked me out when I saw him and I locked all the doors he went through. Dang, that is crazy. Wendy saying the first version of the ring, I had a mirror in my hallway and my cat would hiss at it. That's what I'm saying. Like this cat's just laying there, blinking their eyes, like probably ready to take a cat nap. Like no reaction whatsoever with what's going on the stairs. Bernadette saying, "I think cats are smarter than most humans." Cats are. I think they're smart. They are like they know how to use a litter box without even showing them how to use a litter box. Spring Storm saying maybe it's a ghost dog the cat's ignoring. Maybe it's a dog and the cat's like, no, not you again. I don't want to play. That's what that cat reminds me of, that type of voice. Like, you again? Huh. Rochelle saying that was the first time I really knew spirits are real. That would make me a true, like a true believer if I saw that. I'd be like, okay, because I believe in the paranormal, but that would definitely like set it in stone if I saw that. It would scare me though. Bernadette, my cousin taught his cat to use the toilet. I had a cat years ago and he taught himself how to use the toilet. Like he would use the toilet to go to the bathroom, and I never even showed him that. I thought it was crazy because it was one day I was lying in bed and then all of a sudden you hear this tinkle tinkle and I was like, "What the heck?" And I walk over and I see my cat peeing in the toilet. And I never showed him that, never taught him that, never nothing. He was also a cat that would fetch too. Wake Sheep's Berry saying, "Don't look a cat in the eye and it will trust you." If you do that slow eye blink, I've noticed the cats will slow eye blink you back. It's kind of a way of saying they love you. Wendy saying my cat could talk. That's cool. Julius is saying that just made my day even better. He was a good cat. I miss him though like crazy. He got out, um, and I could never find him after that. His name was Max. I named him after an X-File character. The best cat I ever had. He was like he wasn't a like a Siamese. He was a short hair Siamese cat. So I think it's a Siamese is what they call him. That ghost Rochelle going through a vehicle is creepy. Yeah, I had roommates at the time and they let him out and I never found him after that. I'm pretty sure someone picked him up because he was a beautiful cat. D Nice has neighbors, cat and dogs making weird noises. Oh, that is creepy. Whoa! Rochelle said, I guess earlier in the day or in that night, she had found a dead rabbit and then she kind of put sticks around it with some flowers. And then she said once she was brave enough to leave the car, she went on to check and the rabbit was gone. Susan saying had a house cat that I was trying to put in my store. I left him there. He ran away, and 1 week later, he found me on my home doorstep in Brooklyn. Don't know how he found my brownstone 5 miles away. That is crazy. Heather, whatever, saying, I'm sorry about your kitty. We lost a kitten named Caspian. He just vanished, but I think someone who was staying at the resort picked him up and thought they rescued him. That's what I think happened. Someone found him. All right, the next Wendy, what's up? All right, the next one. Once I click out of here, it's saying a ghost rattles the lockers at school. I don't know if there's sound. I can't hear anything. Oh, I can hear something. Oh, nice. Holy crap! That gave me chills. Okay, the ghost doesn't like homework. He doesn't like clean floors. Yeah, but what's that ticking noise before? You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys hear it. So, what do you guys think of this video? The only problem I have is there's a ticking noise before the floor, the wet floor sign was knocked over. There was a ticking noise, and then there was one before this locker. Wakeshafe Barry saying this was in a school in Ireland. Wendy saying I have a reoccurring dream about my locker. That must have been a is it a good dream, Wendy, or like a scary locker dream? Heather whatever saying my locker was messy. Wonder if it rattled messy ones. Julius is saying this is wild. It looks real. Tyranna's wow, strange. Spring Storm saying that made me jump. That gave me chills when that door like slammed open. Wait, Shapeberry saying I've seen this. Very weird. Heather, whatever, ghost of the janitor black belt kicking the lockers. Aaron saying this one seems staged. That's what I was thinking because there's a ticking noise before, before, like I said, before that wet floor sign hit the ground, and then before the locker opened. So it kind of was like, wait a minute. Susan asking, can I replay Springstorm? It is odd that the camera's targeted at the lockers, or is it the bathrooms? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Why is I mean, I guess you would cuz the hallway maybe makes sense. Bernadette saying there's a window behind the locker. Could someone be at the window pushing it? It's a possibility because it depends on. That's what I was thinking because, like, on one of the ends of the locker, you see something behind it, like a jacket. Wendy saying her recurring dream about a locker. She's saying it's scary. I can't get in and I can't get out, and I keep going to the office for help. Oh, that's weird. Art, Art saying the videos are scary and black and white. I'll replay it in a minute, Susan. Diane, that's freaky. If you remember the movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze, he had to learn how to move things. Tyranna, I agree, seems staged. Rochelle saying it would be cameras on the bathrooms because it's school and they safeguard children that way. D Nice is distracted with the size of the lockers, so jealous, wishing my high school locker was that size. I think mine was a little smaller than that. All right, guys, I am gonna replay it. Let's check this out again. Yeah, see, like there's a sound before those lockers open. And see how there's a ticking? And also, there could be a gap between the one lockers on this side of the wall and the lockers on the other side of the wall as well. Heather whatever saying, yes, I hear the ticking. Artie saying the ghost hates school lockers. No, they don't like uh homework. Susan saying stage, Wendy saying stage. D Nice is like, I'd love to be haunted by Patrick Swayze. I want to say because of the ticking noises I hear before the wet floor sounds. Oh, or before the wet floor gets kicked, karate chopped, and the sound, there's kind of like a dull sound right before the lockers pushed open. I want to say it's staged. Even the door at the end could be easily pushed open because you can't really see it, so it can be easily pushed open. Christy's saying if it's real, it sure is a powerful ghost. Aaron saying I'm still sure it's staged. All of that can be done with tricks. Spring Storm, it's well staged. I got a jump scare. So did I. I wasn't expecting that door to be like pushed open. Wank Shape Berry, if it's staged, it's well done. Carl, what's up? Watching with all the lights off while eating ice cream. Cool. All right, we'll go to the next video. I feel like it's a good video, staged or not. It was a very good video. Ghost follows a cafe employee. All right. Hold on, I gotta play that one again. What do you guys think of this one? Short but sweet. Do you think it's a ghost or do you think it's a glitch? It says Coral Cafe Burbank. Or do you think it's a glitch with the security cameras? Because I think sometimes the security cameras glitch a little bit. Nerd report in the house. Wendy's saying back in high school we had full size lockers. You are lucky. I had small ones. Daisy, what is up? Matthew's seen the video before with the. I'm assuming, Matthew, you're talking about the one with the lockers? And always say it's fake. Optimus Prime, what is up? Heather Whatever's like, I already have goosebumps as soon as you said the title. Bernadette saying, I think it's a glitch because they're saying there's something about camera, not the compression, but there's something about some the security cameras and how sometimes it will record a ghost, but it's not like, a figure, but it's not actually a ghost. Susan saying it's a glitch. Artie thinks it's a glitch. Optimus Prime says, I love paranormal channels. They are a blast to be a part of. Super cool. Optimus saying, my name is Jason. A few days ago, I had my last round of chemo treatments. I was diagnosed with leukemia at the age of 9 and have been battling with it most of my life. Oh, wow. I'm glad it was your last round of chemo. Awesome. Hopefully you don't have to. Hopefully you'll get some good news after your last round. That is pretty cool. Heather, whatever, saying yes, they only save for a period of time, I think. Do they record over like old days? I don't know, because I think most of them are the newer cameras. Well, this one looks kind of like an older camera, but the newer cameras I think are all they record to a cache or like a cloud type of thing. Okay, Matthew was talking about the locker one. Wendy's like, ever get stuffed in a locker? No, my lockers were too small in high school. Yay, that is awesome news, Optimus Prime. 2 days ago, after my final round, my doctor let my family and I know of my last scan. There is no sign of leukemia in my blood anymore. That is super awesome news. Congrats. That is awesome. That is super awesome. That is definitely good news. Good to hear. Thank you, Artie Art. Hearts for Optimus Prime, guys. That is super awesome news. Optimus Prime, it's going to take some time, but hang in there. You'll start feeling you'll start feeling that you beat it. It's just going to take some time. But that's super awesome. All right, the next one is a ghost with glowing eyes appears on camera. It's saying possible fallen angel in Catalonia. I'm almost afraid to play this one.
Io Dio, che forza li fa,
Però, fratelli, come la camera, io vedo di noi.
Mira. Este tío, yo qué sé, tío, se llaman plumas, tío. ¿No es uno?
Segur que sento soroll.
Home, tio, ja veus si sent soroll. Des de fa rato que sent soroll. Això sí, collons, que sí, tia. Escolta, ho sents o no?
Whoa! What the heck?
Va, corre, corre, tia, va!
Holy crap. What do you guys think of that one? Staged or real? Did these guys actually encounter whatever the heck that was in the forest? Bernadette saying Skinwalker. Wake Shape Berry said it scared me. Yay, Optimus Prime! Christy's like, I don't know. Susan says, looks like a wild animal or bat. Kind of looks like a Nosferatu if you think of it. D Nice is saying that was a good one. Tyranna is saying that was scary. D Nice was like, could that be an eagle? I don't think that would be an eagle that late. I mean, unless they went upon a nest. That didn't look like an eagle. It had a face. Like I saw a nose. You got this though, Optimus Prime. Don't worry. Susan saying it could have been a skinwalker. Rochelle saying it was real, I think. Those guys were really scared. They were like, run! And I guess, oh, it's got a date. November 6, 2006. D Nice is like, replay. All right.
L'última bateria com queda. Ja dius que vols flipar,
Però, fratelli, come la camera, io vedo di noi.
Mira. Este tío, yo qué sé, tío, se llaman plumas, tío. ¿No es uno?
Segur que sento soroll.
Home, tio, ja veus si sent soroll. Des de fa rato que sent soroll. Això sí, collons, que sí, tia. Escolta, ho sents o no?
Yeah, it looks like a person. Like, it looks like a person. There's no way that could have been a animal. Heather, whatever saying, did he say novena like a prayer? I am not sure. Wake Shape Berry saying, wow. Aaron saying, any creature that looks into a flashlight will have glowing eyes. Yeah, that looked like no, it looked like Bram Stoker's Dracula when he came out when he was on the ship. That's what it looks like. Or no, not when he was on the ship. When he was with let's see. I'm trying to think. It was more toward the end of the movie where he was like that creature. Susan is saying a ghost person for sure. Kimberly's asking, has anyone else heard of Skinwalker Ranch? I have. Invisible Rose, what is up? Wake Shape Berry saying Bigfoot has reflective eyes. Bernadette, it's like a drunk guy getting up in the morning and that's the girl he brought home that night. That's a good one. Tyrannus saying it does seem like an animal. D Nice says reminds me of the 2005 movie The Descent. Oh my god, that movie was so good. I was surprised by it because I didn't know, I hadn't seen a trailer or anything. It was one of those Netflix, going through Netflix to find a movie and I found it. Yes, definitely D Nice. Wendy's saying put a flashlight in any animal's eyes and they will glow. WTF, true. That is just crazy. That kind of scared because I wasn't expecting to see anything because it just said glows, eyes glowing. So I thought it was going to be random eyes in the forest, but no, that was actual attached to something. Okay, this is Japanese ghost girl in the mirror. I may turn the sound down on this one because the Japanese is kind of loud.
振り返ったその次の瞬間、右側の鏡に映り込んだ女の子のみが睨みつけるようにこちらを向いている。
じゃーん。
この鏡は
Dun
母
dun
親が知
dun.
人から譲り受けた
Oh,
古い
dude,
も
it
のだ
even
という。
blinks. What do you guys think of this one? D Dice is like, I remember that one. Matthew saying fake. D Nice is like, everyone, I promise we Asians are not that creepy. I'd say fake. I've seen plenty of ones where you look in the mirror and then they turn and then your reflection's still looking at them, type of thing. So to me, this was kind of and this one I'm gonna give it props because it was blinking. Anna, what is up? No, I would probably not that Bernadette, but I would probably get rid of the mirror. Wake Shift Bear saying Candyman. Heather, whatever. Thank you for the PayPal donation. She says, I can't always, but you deserve support. Great channel. Thank you, Heather, whatever. I know you're always supporting me, and I totally appreciate your awesome hearts for Heather, whatever. Super awesome. Thank you. Christy Fox, thank you for the super chat. Hope you have a good week. Hearts for Christy and Heather, whatever. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Yeah, but that video, real or fake, is still creepy. And the ghost in the reflection blinks. I've never seen that. That's super cool. Do you guys want me to replay that one or go to the next one? Daisy! I'll play it one more time. That way I can see the blinking reflection.
女の子が母親の方を向き、一瞬鏡の方へ振り返った。その次の瞬間、右側の鏡に映り込んだ女の子のみが、睨みつけるようにこちらを向いている。
じゃーん。
dun dun dun.
この鏡は母親が知人から譲り
Look,
受けた
it
古い
blinks.
ものだという。
Sorry. Sorry. Thank you, Tyranna, for the PayPal donation. Hearts for Tyranna. Thank you. You're awesome. Daisy, I have not seen you in a minute. Glad you made it. Good to see you in the chat. Diane saying reminds me of a book I read with my son when he was in grade school. The boy changed places with the reflection. He had been right-handed and after was left-handed. Oh, that is crazy. Rochelle's like, I don't know, freaky. Delea Lugo, what's up? I'll play it one more time, guys. One more time. Because this one's like a crazy video. And the Japanese kind of adds to it.
"女の子が母親の方を向き、一瞬鏡の方へ振り返った。その次の瞬間、右側の鏡に映り込んだ女の子のみが、睨みつけるようにこちらを向いている。
じゃーん。
この鏡は母親が知人から譲り受けた古いものだという。
Dun, dun, dun. Sorry. Bernadette Bernadette says I still say bye, child, and you can keep the mirror. Yes, I did, Tyranna. Thank you. I don't know if you heard me. I did say thank you, Tyranna, for your PayPal donation. Daisy's like, I've been working too much. I know the feeling, Daisy. No, I figured that much, Daisy. Heather, whatever, saying I'd be like, stay away from my little girl. Wendy's like, can we get a translation? That's what I want to know. But I'll say it again, Tyranna. Thank you for your PayPal donations and hearts for Tyranna. I am not sure if she heard me. Anna's like, mine keeps buffering every time you play it. Oh, that is crazy. Tyranna, I couldn't get back soon enough to know if you received it. I did. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Susan's like, the girl seems possessed. Wake Shape Berry's like, I never really trust Japanese vids as they are so good at horror. Yes, I agree. Wendy wants a translation. I wish I could translate it, but I can't. Matthew saying you can also have a twin where you can't see them except for in the window is an old trick. Like Linda Hamilton's sister was on the other side of a fake mirror in Terminator 2. Heather, whatever, saying that mirror would be in a landfill. Rochelle saying scary Mary. Rochelle saying I think it was edited. I think it was too, because it's easy. That seems like an older video though too, but you could still, if you knew what you were doing, you could still. You could still make something look real. It's still creepy though. So do you guys want to see the ghost screaming? I know I showed this one before. Do you guys want to hear the ghost screaming? It's a security cam in a hotel where they go up and they hear screaming, but there's nothing in the room. And I have played this one before. Do you guys want to see it again? Okay, D Nice is saying yes. D Nice is saying play it. All right, we'll play it again.
What room is that? It's the room right back in. It should be 209.
John, do you copy? It's room 209. Amy says nobody's checked into that room, and there's reports of screaming coming from that room. Amy, he's on his way down there right now. What's going on, John? There's no one checked into that room. There should be nobody in there. Wait 1 second, John. Amy, are you there? Yeah, John says he hears the screaming coming from that room. And I hear it too. But we're sure that no one's checked into that room. Correct? John, just wait. We're going to get a hold of the police. So, just
Then you see a figure walk out.
John, are you there? Okay, Amy, John wants you to call the police right now if you don't mind. He says no one's in there, but that all of the furniture's been turned upside down and the hold on. He says the carpet's been ripped up and that the shower is on, but nobody's in there. Man, that's scary.
I would run.
I'm officially freaked out now.
Jay Brimble, what is up? Bernadette's like, okay, what hotel is this and what's the room number? Vacation time. I don't know. It doesn't say what hotel. Christy's saying that's a good one. Heather, whatever, saying he's like, I should have worked at McDonald's. Wendy's like, he's hesitant. Wake Shapeberry saying replay. D Nice is like the shadow figure. Diane saying, whoa. So do you guys think this one's real or do you think this business?
What room is that?
It's the room right back in. It should be 209.
John, do you copy? It's room 209. Amy says nobody's checked into that room, and there's reports of screaming coming from that room. Amy, he's on his way down there right now. What's going on, John? There's no one checked into that room. There should be nobody in there. Wait 1 second, John. Amy, are you there? Yeah, John says he hears the screaming coming from that room.
He actually knocking on the door?
But we're sure that no one's checked into that room. Correct. John, just wait. We're gonna get a hold of the police. So, I would wait for the police, John.
John's like, nope, I'm going in.
Amy, John's gonna enter the room real quick just to check, make sure, see what's going on. Wait one. John? John, are you there? Okay, Amy, John wants you to call the police right now if you don't mind. He says no one's in there, but that all of the furniture's been turned upside down and the hold on. He says the carpet's been ripped up and that the shower is on, but nobody's in there. Man, that's scary.
That is.
I'm officially freaked out now.
Wink Shapeberry says, seems like a setup. I'm suspicious. D Nice is like a puff of steam. Spring storms like the camera location has me sus. Bernadette says it sounds like a bird screaming. Diane's like, that's strange when the entity walks out. Boo. Heather Whatever's like, what's up with ghost sightings in hallways? Nothing at a gas station or Walmart during a busy time? I know, huh? Anna's saying, I saw something at the last. I am going to take it off chat so I could see better. Christy's like, I wish they followed up on it. Rochelle saying it might be real. His reaction seems pretty normal for a human who's not suspecting. Aaron saying, seen this one before. I'm unsure what to say. The voiceover could be added or changed, and there's no footage of the furniture. I know, I agree. They don't actually go in to the room to show us. Heather Whatever's like, I'd be like, can I go to lunch in the next state? Susan saying, seems like an entity. Tyranna saying it seems like smoke. Springstorm, why would they have called the police first? I think they were going to, but then he decided to go in. Bernadette, so the ghost was mad, wanted to take a shower, and the screaming is the ghost trying to sing in the shower. D Nice is saying they probably set up the camera there because of the noises. Well, I mean, you could hear the screaming. Oh, wait a minute. I got to the end of it. Ah.
Says that his son screaming from the room bathroom, but there's no one checked into that room for this.
What room is that?
If it's the room right bathroom, it should be 209.
John, do you copy? It's room 209. Amy says nobody's checked into that room, and there's reports of screaming coming from that room. Amy, he's on his way down there right now.
Yeah, it's true. It's kind of weird that there's a camera like right there. I get this shot.
There's no one checked into that room. There should be nobody in there. Wait 1 second, John. Amy, are you there? Yeah, John says he hears the screaming coming from that room. And I hear it too. But we're sure that no one's checked into that room. Correct. John, just wait. We're going to get a hold of the police. So, I would wait for the police, John. Amy, John's going to enter the room real quick just to check, make sure, see what's going on. Wait one.
That guy's brave.
John? John, are you there? Okay, Amy, John wants you to call the police right now if you don't mind. He says no one's in there, but that all of the furniture's been turned upside down and the hold on. He says the carpet's been ripped up and the shower is on, but nobody's in there. Man, that's scary.
Heather, whatever, saying almost sounds like a kitty at first. Anna's saying if that is fake when the ghostly figure comes, that is a pretty good job. Diane's like, John was not waiting an hour for the police to arrive. Wake Shave Berry saying it's too dramatic to be real. And then also, too, D Nice had said something. Well, maybe they pointed the camera there because of what they've heard coming out of that room, but it's kind of weird that there is a camera pointing directly at that room. Springstorm saying the ghost figure looks convincing to me. And we don't see inside the room, which you can't though because there's no cameras inside the room, so I get it. Rochelle's asking any freaky happenings that anyone has had when you've lived in a motel or hotel. I think I might have shown you guys this one. It's a ghost with the munchies that keeps opening the pantry. I think I showed you guys this one before. Oh, this time it creaks. Did it all happen all at the same time but on different days at 12:34? Maybe at 12:34 they're hungry. Okay, what do you guys think of this one? D Nice is like, I have that exact pantry door. Wow, Rochelle, it's hot where you're at. That is crazy. Aaron saying this could be staged. Rochelle saying stage. Springstorm saying we aren't seeing any snacks move around. Must not be anything good in there. Wake Shave Berry, I think this is genuine. Let me play that one again, just so we could see. Yeah, it happens at the same time, 12:34 a.m. I wouldn't move out of there if that's all that was happening. Wake Shaper is saying that is creepy though. Heather, whatever saying show off ghost, pick up the pickle jar. D Nice is like, or could the owners have a smart home with their settings to have it open at that certain time? It could be. Diane saying house is settling, door pops open. Heather, whatever saying there weren't any cookies or chips, just healthy stuff. Matthew saying, as I said last time, I see the video people do that for Halloween. You can buy that has scary things in windows and doors. Tyranna saying a little creepy. Wendy saying bad snacks and staged. There's easily something you can get to probably pop your door open. But even if it was real, I wouldn't move just because my pantry door was open. If that was all that was happening, like that's nothing. Live in harmony with your spirits. Rochelle saying staged. Heather, whatever, saying the ghost is saying go to the store already. Well, there's a big tub of protein powder. Maybe they want a protein shake. It doesn't look like there's much in there. It just looks like random stuff. It doesn't look like a food pantry. Anna's saying that thing looks creepy on the outside of the door that looks short with a big clownfish head. It looks fake or not. That's creepy. Daisy's saying, I think it's real. It doesn't look... I mean, it's hard to tell on that one, but then like I've always said with technology, it's hard to tell what is real or what isn't unless you're actually there. But if that was all that was happening in my house, if there was just the pantry door opening at 12:34 a.m. in the morning, I would not move. D probably D Nice is like probably disappointed the current owners haven't gone shopping for food. Wendy's like, welcome the spirits, dude. That's what I would do. Daisy's like, why is it so hard to believe something as simple as a door opening nightly? I believe it. Tyran is saying he's hungry. I don't dismiss that it's not real. They were probably looking for chips or something and salsa. Rochelle says it does remind me of the one with the kids' wheel cart. Then we finally saw the line. Oh yeah, Matthew pointed out the fishing line on that one. And you could clearly see the fishing line moving the car. It's a possibility. Heather, whatever, say the ghost will move. Keep starving it like that. The ghost is like, hell with this house. I'm going to go to the next one. Let's see what's going on. This dude has no junk food. Forget this. He's like, he doesn't even have cereal. What is this? Who wants to eat protein powder in the middle of the night? I don't. Alright, guys, any last minute questions before I end the stream? Heather, whatever, show that poor ghost with gas from those beans. Now that's skill. Yeah, I don't know if I want to give a ghost beans, because then you would hear ghost farts. I don't know. Wake Sheep Berry saying, I ain't afraid of no ghost. Heather, whatever, I'm glad you liked the videos. Nerd Report's asking, why are all my toys in your studio? Not all of them. Some of them. Like the Batman is, but the Squid Game guys aren't. And then Chucky's mine. Larry's mine. Heather, whatever, saying that's Love Lewis, share your scary toys. Wendy's asking, how are my dreams? I haven't dreamt. It's been a while. I used to dream all the time, but I haven't dreamt in a while. Which is weird. Every once in a while I'll get some weird dream, but not lately. I mean, I did get the posters from Lewis too. And then, hold on. And then the one in the frame is a Pet Cemetery one with Church the cat. It's the newer Pet Cemetery though, with Church in the middle. And then I have Gizmo. And then I have Dead Mouse Funko Pop on top of the speaker. I'm all like, and then a stuffed Peep. Oh, wait a minute. Then, oh, you can see Jason with this view. That's cool. Oh, he just fell. I just noticed that. Like, you guys could see Jason. Yeah, I got Gizmo. Where is he? I got Gizmo at Mad Monster last year. Because there was a guy that sells Trick or Treat Studios merchandise, so I'm hoping he'll be there this year. Maybe I could get a deal on something. And then I have my Chucky, but he's not a Trick or Treat. He's the Spirit Halloween one, I believe. My spin bike that I'm covering. You could see the handles. I should like move over here so you can't see the spin bike anymore. And then a fraction of my Funko Pops. Most of them are horror. And then I have some Hot Wheels hanging. And then those Toonie Terrors, like those cartoon figurines. So I have Jason, Ash, and Michael. Michael and Ash are on the other side. I'm covering them. Oh, no, I'm not. They're on this side. Thank you, Tyranna. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you, Wendy, for the super sticker. Hearts for Wendy. Thank you. You're awesome. Alice, what's up? And then I have my chainsaw from, hold on, this side. From Ash versus Evil Dead. My ghost, he lights up, but I can't light him up because he ends up, you can't tell what he is when I light him up. So he stays unlit. Or wait a minute. He's just like a bright light and you can't tell what he is. And then of course we got Gary. Heather, whatever scene you have? No, it's one of those styrofoam. You know, one of those. I don't know what you call it, like a not styrofoam, but like a spongy material. It's like a spongy material. The poster behind Gizmo is Bloodsport. I am a huge Jean-Claude Van Damme fan when I was growing up. That was one of the movies I would watch all the time. So I had to put it up. And then my favorite Indiana Jones of all time is the Temple of Doom. That is my favorite. I consider that probably my all-time favorite because it was one from I would watch that all the time nonstop when I was a kid. And that's a promo poster. And then I have another poster in my room that actually has everybody on it. But that's like the first I want to say that's like a teaser poster. D Nice is saying Temple of Doom is my favorite too. That is so cool. Or at least I think it is. I think it's like the teaser poster before an actual poster. So I don't know what they call it. Something like that. All right, guys. I am going to end the stream here. And thank you guys for joining me. I'm glad. Oh, Spring Storm likes it too. Cool. Awesome. I have ADD right now. And Anna, that's cool. I'm glad you guys were able to join me this Monday evening, early Tuesday morning, depending on where you're at. And I will see you on the next one, which will be Saturday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for joining me. Glad you loved my stories. And I will see you on the next one. Good night, guys.